Two in front of the hour. Patrick there with that forecast. We'll warming up just a little bit. Right now 49 degrees, got 45 in Chattanooga. They're a little bit cooler at the official National Weather Service station at Level Fields, but we've got 49 here at the studios of KWN, and we've also got on the Newsmaker segment this morning, Dade County Executive Ted Rumley. It is Thursday, and we welcome him to the broadcast. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning. Doing good. Doing good. Beautiful day out there today.
Yeah, it's
pretty
real
morning.
nice. We had rain last week, and now we're heading into warmed up just a bit, but more seasonal like weather, I guess.
Definitely.
As we get ready.
Yep.
Commission meeting later on tonight. That's always the first Thursday of the month. Have a work session at 6 and then the meeting at 7.
That's right. That's right.
So that'll be coming up later on this evening. And anything other than, I guess the big topic that y'all will be discussing that's on the agenda is about the bids for the ambulance service.
That's true. That's the biggest thing. It's just pretty relatively short agenda, but that's and of course that's an important thing. Important thing for our county and our people, and we spent a lot of time on it here in the last month or so, and we're just going to go over Alex to give a report to the commission, kind of where we stand at, and then we'll get some guidance, as far as going forward, because we've got to have this thing, we've got to be ready to roll February, 1st of February. That's when we will have a new ambulance service, so we've got to get it wrapped up here,
Do you expect a vote on it tonight?
No. We'll vote for the commission to agree for us to go ahead and do the negotiations. As far as
okay.
Yeah.
I thought y'all had already been going through.
Well,
that.
we've been taught, but we want officially, we've looked and we've weighed everything out on the people that had bid,
right.
And we're going to come back with our report as far as the memorial or whatever, and let them know what's going on, and then
so he'll
then we'll
present all 3 bids to you tonight. Then
well, he'll go over. He'll tell them what we've been doing. He'll tell them they've already been presented. The bids have to the commission. They already know who bid and how much.
Right.
Yeah.
And
we'll tell them.
And the other commissioners, I guess it will have to bid to say. I mean, not bid. Excuse me, but vote on we're going to accept this bid and. If it's memorial's going to be our ambulance service, and then they can start working.
Well, when we actually vote truly to accept the bid, we're going to go into negotiations just like if you were actually going in to buy an automobile. I guess so the bid may not be. We're going to try to negotiate with them. That's what we're asking. We want the commission to bless us to go in,
right.
And hopefully it'll be less. You know what I mean? I mean it's going to be. So we'll then our next meeting will be the critical meeting, December meeting. Will be the meeting that I'm sure we'll have everything together. We'll actually vote and we'll say, okay, we're going with this carrier, and this is what it's going to cost us, and this is how many ambulances we're going to have in this county.
Now, I might add the process in Walker County has already been stepped through, and they've already voted. They are going to memorial. Starting next year, and that process is moving ahead, if you will.
That's exactly right. Exactly right.
Speaking of Walker County, we haven't. You talked just briefly about it last week, about right before the election, but now they've got all the commissioners set, and their 5-member form of government, just like Dade County's. It's almost mirrored. Will start January 1.
That's right. They'll be going to training December. I think it's 5th, I believe, is when that the mandatory ACCG training is, and all the newly elected commissioners will be going down there, and it'll be a different, totally different form of government than Walker County's ever had, really.
It'd probably be a little smoother than Dade County's, if you remember, because the Shannon Whitfield, who is now the sole commissioner of Walker County, is also going to be assuming the position that you have as county executive, starting. So. He knows, and he's been in there, so it's not going to be it's going to be an easier process, I guess, for Walker County.
It will, and looking at it that way. But then you've got 4 people, and Shannon does a good job, and he's used to doing it in the sole commissioner way. But that's totally you got to put that behind you, because you've got those 4 people. You've got to keep in the loop. You got to go right by the guidelines of your 5-man board, and so it'll take a 6 months or a year for him to get used to it, and them to really get kind of broken into what you can do and you can't do there, in the county. But all in all, it'll work out. It'll work out for them. It's just and like you said, we spent a lot of time here in the county. I did with him and went over there and we spoke. Robert and I went over and spoke to the groups there in the county that had questions about the 5-man board, and they, like you said, they've mirrored it almost exactly like our government. And so we'll just see how it turns out for them.
Our newly state representative from District 1 for Dade in northern Walker County, Mike Cameron, he was one that kind of spearheaded that movement.
I think so, yeah.
To a 5-member form of government, a former chair of the Walker County Republican Party. That was the first time I really and known about Mike when that was starting to happen. But
yeah.
I saw him the other day. He was over here in Dade County when they had the Trump parade, the Trump train.
Oh yeah.
He was a part of that.
Yeah.
And first time and he came by here. But you now got the dam taken care of at Lookout Mountain finally.
Open traffic up. You're supposed to have yesterday. I didn't get up there yesterday. I went up there yesterday morning, but they're finishing up, and so it should be open, and traffic should be flowing across it. And we've already Billy's already tested the siphoning pipes we've got in there. They're working. Water's up. It's up to the spillway, and it's only probably, it looks like maybe 4-8 inches lower than it was. Maybe not even that much. Before we started. So. It looks neat. Really looks good. Yeah, and we've done a good job on it. And actually, I do want to tell you this: we're going to start County Road 6. You were in there yesterday. We were talking about this because we thought our drilling person's going to be drilling those big the caisson holes up there to build the wall. Couldn't start for another week and a half, 2 weeks. But he came to us yesterday, and we're going to start drilling Monday up there. And we've got the steel that's going to be on the ground. Our big I-beams, H-beams that's going to go in the ground to hold the wall, they'll be delivering it Monday or Tuesday. So we've got to let people know that, starting Monday morning, that road will be shut down. County Road 6.
So County Road 6.
Yep.
And a lot of folks, lots of folks. I don't know what the exact traffic count is.
I've got it up there, but it's quite a bit. It's quite a bit just on that little road there, but it will be
literally thousands of cars.
Oh
a
yeah,
week
and but we'll have it shut down at least a month. It may be 2 months. It's according to how much rock we hit in the drilling and how much and how the weather works with us. But we're going to hit it wide open there and start, and so we'll keep everybody up, weekly on what's going on or daily. I mean, if anything changes, but right now we've got everything set up for Monday morning. That road will probably be shut down there probably about 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and it'll be closed. Now we're still open, to through traffic. I mean, not through traffic, but people that live there. A couple of them will have to go up and come back around, and some of them will be able to get to up from the bottom part. But it's something we just want to fix it and get out there and get it done.
Well, I think anybody that's traveled that road realizes they need y'all need to get that fixed, because it's not a pleasant drive, nor is it pleasant on the vehicles either.
No, it's dangerous. It's a drop, especially for smaller cars and all.
Right.
But, we're also finishing up today, and we'd like this a little bit maybe next week. But he's trying to get finished with our paving. We've got. I think 3 roads he's going to do today. The small roads, single pole roads, and we're trying to get through with that, and that way we can concentrate everybody, and everybody up there on the side of the mountain.
So County Road 6 starting next Monday. Will the Monday commute off the mountain be okay? It'll be after that. It's probably somewhere around 9 o'clock or so, or do you know?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, we'll have it shut down by 9 o'clock. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that'd be a good time. So if you're coming off the mountain, you just got to remember going back home. You may have to, go up Sligo and.
Well, or they can go up that way and cut back across the bluff. That's the way it used to go anyway. Cross. Right. Cut back to your right immediately when you get top of the mountain and just follow. But that's why it's called a shortcut.
Go 136 and go across. Recently, of course, we had one of our forestry commanders. I guess I forget exactly his title. Mr. Andy Newby passed away. And was buried last week. And we were talking. A lot of people don't know what Fire Tower Road is.
Yeah.
You know,
They don't
but
remember a fire tower being up
right,
there, you know. Yeah,
exactly. 'Cause it's been
Yeah.
gone now for
Yeah.
how many years?
Oh, at least
40, 35 probably?
yeah, at least probably 30 years, I'd say.
Yeah.
Because it was, you know, you could see that for miles and miles when the sun was hitting it. It really was shined, you know. What
Fire
was that?
Tower, that's
Yeah.
right. Fire Tower Road, that's
Yeah,
what,
that's
and it's
right.
really 301. So, for those of you that are old enough to remember Fire Tower Road,
Yep.
I'll have to raise my hand
Yep.
as,
Yep.
as one of them. But that was the technology sure has changed.
It has.
I
It
mean,
totally has.
you got planes, you got drones, you got satellite imagery now,
Yeah, right, right.
where an individual used to have to climb that fire tower and be on the lookout for fires.
That's right.
Fire
There's still a few of them through Georgia, you know, through UC, and even in South or in Florida, you'll see one every once in a while, you know. But they're far and few between, you know, now.
be able to do that. So next Monday, starting at 9 o'clock in the morning, County Road 6. How long do you think this is going to take?
We'll have it closed a month, maybe possibly even 2 months. But
So you're probably thinking until the end of the year at least.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Until sometime in January.
Till somewhere,
hopefully.
yeah. And
Be able to get
and
up.
it could go quicker. You know, it's just, you know, we're starting it not in a really good time, but we didn't have any choice, you know, because
Right.
we had to finish that dam out there on the mountain, and we just, if the weather works for us, we have a mild early winter, you know, we'll be all right, you know. But we'll just have to play it by ear, you know.
Absolutely. All right. Well, so tonight the work session will get underway at 6 o'clock, and then followed by the regular meeting. We will stream it live, of course, at KWN News Now on our Facebook site, and of course anybody that would like to listen or to watch, then they can do that.
And we're still doing the social distancing, you know. This actual, you know, the way we set our meetings up, we're going to do that all the way through till the governor releases his order in the state, and you know, our numbers, if you keep up with it, they're definitely not going down, not in that county. I think we carry what we had, 32 this week, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just from last week till now, that's tested positive in the county. So you know, please keep your guard up on this. Keep your mask and with you all times, and be careful at any events that you go to. Just you know, it's just this thing's not gone away. In wintertime here, they're predicting it to get even worse. So we'll give you an update today at 3 o'clock, our the usual weekly update, and we'll give you some real numbers there on it after a while.
I was looking, see if I could find right fast as far as the hospitalizations in the county and that type of thing. So let me.
We've risen by 4% over the entire state for
Yeah.
the week.
4% in this week, yeah, in 1 week, yeah, and we've had 6 deaths so far, 6 deaths just here in our county. So it is real, and try to, like I said, just do all you can, which is pretty much all we can do as a person is just wear those masks and try to keep our social distancing when we're in groups, or even when you're not in groups. Just be cautious, you know, because we had a little briefing yesterday from our public health out of Rome, and he actually stressed the point that, you know, there are people out there that will never show any signs at all, you know, but they are carriers. And he said even compared it back when they had typhoid and all that, people actually were carriers of that and still never had it, you know. So you never know, you know, you might think you're talking to a healthy person, you know, and they could be a carrier of this disease. So just be careful. That's all we can do, yeah. And pray. But
well, and that is true. I mean, you know, of course, it's airborne, so you know, you really don't know, you know, how. I mean, I've heard, I guess, stories, if you want to say, where folks had been at home and not been around anybody and then tested positive, but you would think at some point in time they've been around somebody.
Somebody, yeah,
and
delivery
it's just
person
really hard
or
to
something.
tell, like you say, somebody that you may not even know, because you could have this and not have any symptoms.
Zero, that's right. Exactly,
which is, I guess if you've got it and don't have any symptoms, that's great.
Yeah.
But you don't know if you're, you know.
How many people that you're going to be around in effect, you know? I mean, really,
That's
if
right.
you know, but
That's
yeah.
exactly right.
Yeah.
I know that, you know, and I shared with this earlier this week, the Board of Elections, I think, done a tremendous job of trying to maintain social distancing. I know it was hard during the election.
That's right.
They had masks available. They had hand sanitizers. They had the plexiglass up. I know that y'all got a couple of complaints about people didn't think it was good enough, but I don't know if you could probably ever get it good enough where people don't complain.
Well, you're going to have someone, you know, and
I thought they did a great job.
We did have one an incident, you know, where because we had to, if a person even came there and told us that they had COVID, that they actually had it right then, we still by law had to let them vote. And we had one incident where that did happen right at the late evening, and Luana and them, they handled that really well. We let the person come in, they shielded up, put the mask on, and of course we've got a fogger there and there immediately that was used there when the person left, and this stuff that they use is very, very potent. I mean, it actually will take care of 100% of that germ, and so that went real smooth. Thank goodness we didn't have any more than that, but you know, it went, like you said, it really went well. I was worried about it. I think
it's great,
yeah.
and I didn't hear any really problems in North Georgia out of the counties that are close to us. But in Dade County, looking now at the election in the news and the discrepancies from even down in Atlanta in our own state and the other states that are in contention and lawsuits being filed, I think we need to say hats off to our local elected official, our election officials, and all the poll workers doing a great job.
Yep. I agree 100%. 100%.
That's for sure. Coming up tonight, anything else, Commissioner, you want to talk briefly on before we...
No, just that we, you know, I know you've talked about this, and I'm sure Carrie's got it out too, but, you know, thank goodness, you know, we're going to have a Christmas parade. It'll be a little different, but that's great. That's had a lot of positive comments from people on that, and there again, though, you know, you need to just be cautious, you know, and then try to you know, wear your mask as you can. But it's going to be a great parade from what I understand. Armed Forces, our Legion Hall here, they've got a parade coming up. That'll be next Wednesday, won't it? I think, isn't it? Yeah.
Are they going to have it at
They
Wednesday?
didn't give me the date, so
Yeah.
I don't have the date of the parade.
Well, it's the day
I'm
of,
sure tonight when we stream the Facebook Live of your meeting, you've got Commissioner Bradford.
Oh yeah, he give a report on it. Yeah,
give us an update when we start promoting that.
County offices will be closed Wednesday for Veterans
That's
Day.
for Veterans Day, yeah.
But the date of the parade, I don't know yet.
Well, it'll be on Veterans Day.
Will they do it on Veterans Day?
I'd say that's normally.
I mean, in years past they've done it on the actual day.
That's right.
They have done it on Saturday prior. But I'm assuming if it was going to be this weekend, somebody would have.
We'll know more about it tonight. Yeah, but
all right.
But all in all, there's a lot of positive things going on. We got all our Christmas decorations will be going up and all, and no matter how gloomy sometimes things seem, you know, there's always positive out there, and so we just want people to, you know, of course, be cautious and be aware. This is a different holiday than a lot of people has had, but also enjoy it and put a little light in your life. You know, I mean, you can't live in gloom, you know, forever. So we're going to try to make it. I know our Dade County and city government, we're going to try to make it as nice as possible, and so just try to enjoy it, you know, enjoy the holidays, because they're right on us right here. It's hard to believe, you know, it seemed like it wasn't any time we were talking, and it was February this year, but now, you know, the year's gone. So
Absolutely.
But anyway, my number is 667-8999, 4230 code, and you can call me anytime. I'll try to be there and help you or other commissioners. Their numbers are very accessible. We have them online, and they do answer their phones, and so just call us if we can be of any help to you.
Sounds good. Commissioner, of course, County Executive Ted Rumley in the studio with us every Thursday morning here on KWN Today. We'll take a quick break, wrap things up.
When you are